Hi, my name's Rosie. I'm 18 years old and I've just left college. I've been put on the waiting list and accepted for gastric bypass surgery, so I'm very nervous about that, and I've decided after looking on YouTube tonight that I should really do a video diary. Not only may it be helpful for other people, it's something that I can personally watch back in 2 or 3 years. I can monitor the difference that's occurred in me through the surgery, both physically, mentally and emotionally, because the surgery will affect me in so many different ways. Right, I don't know if I already said, but I'm 18 years old. I currently weigh 21 stone, which is a lot for a girl my age, I know that, yeah. Through the surgery, I'm hoping that within 2 years I'll be able to half my body weight and get to a healthy weight. At the minute, I'm currently dress size 30 to 32, but through following a strict diet set by the NHS, the pre-op diet, I've been able to drop 5 pounds, and I'm going on to dress size 28 now. So I've already lost a dress size in 1 week, So yeah, as I mentioned, I've been on YouTube tonight and I've noticed that there is a lot of videos out there for people in my position, basically, who are looking for surgery and who want to see other people's personal journeys. One of them, which I totally admire, hello if you're listening, is one girl called, I'll just find her page. Page load up. Can I find it? Is it going to let me find it? Yeah, it's going to let me find it. This girl, I really, if you're out there watching, listening, whatever, I really admire you. I'll just show you. I hope you don't mind showing. This was one of her very first videos, and as you can see, this one, if I can find it, is one of her more recent videos. Sorry, I'll just go back on that. This one's one of her more recent videos, and as you can see, the transformation in her is absolutely amazing. One of the things I'm worried about in my surgery is, again, I don't know who this video is, but I hope you don't mind me using it, is this woman who, as she's demonstrating, I just press play on there, she's demonstrating that she has a lot of extra skin. I'm slightly worried because, I'm 18, I'm a bit body conscious. I don't really want to think about excess skin in that at 18. I'm just, in my head it's going to be idealistic. I'm going to get the surgery, nothing's going to go wrong, touch wood. Get the surgery, nothing's going to go wrong, and I'm going to be living a healthy and active life. But one of the main things that's been difficult for me is concentrating on the actual surgery, the procedure, and getting used to the lifestyle change. I found it very, very difficult in thinking about the post-op, what's going to happen with painkillers. Will I be off my medication? As I say, the total lifestyle change. I'm reasonably worried about it, but I think I've had reassurance through the internet, because I've been able to look at people's journeys and see them transform. For all you can be told on the internet, go out and buy mini Tupperware, go out and buy this, that and the other, I think you never really know what you need until you go through it. If there's anything you do need, just a quick trip to the shop. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's simple enough if there's any equipment that I need. But, mixed feelings about the operation. I am worried about it. I am worried about complications. But on the other hand, I believe, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, the the rate of having to be cut open, and instead of doing it by keyhole, doing it, as I say, cut open, is 1 in 200 people. And the fatality death rate, I've been told, is 1 in 300. I do believe those figures are right. I could be wrong. Which is pretty scary. But as you talk to people, you learn through their experience. And, you know, I don't know anybody who has had a gastric bypass and it's went wrong. I know a few people who've had gastric bands and they haven't worked out, so that's why, obviously, I'm opting for the more major surgery. And, you know, the doctors, they've reassured me that they've done thousands of operations, so I think I'm in pretty safe hands. You know, my operation, it is, well, it's very late at night, so it's just pushing on Tuesday morning now. I go in on Wednesday for my pre-med. Thursday I'm admitted into hospital, and Friday is the day of my operation. So I've held it off until now to think about things. I do feel I've done it quite last minute. But, you know, hey, I'm young, as I say, I'm trying to think about the positive, which is good, but it's also bad. You know, I should be realistic in what I think. But, so yeah, this is, you know, I've been doing my pre-op diet and things, going pretty well. As I say, I've lost about £5. I'm not very clued up on weight, but I was 135.2. I'm now down to 130.1, which I think is really good. You know, medicines I'm on at the minute, which I hope to be off by the time I come out of hospital. The main one is beta-exenatide, which is basically, it's a form of medication which is similar to insulin, but it's not insulin. And it's injected twice daily, so that'll be a massive benefit if I can be off this drug by the time I leave hospital. If not, you know, fair enough. The future may hold many different things. I may be off it by a week, a month, a year, you know, anything's a benefit. I'm on 2,000 milligrams of metformin per day. That's 2 tablets taken in the morning and in the evening. So again, that's quite a high dosage. I'll be happy to say bye-bye to them, because I'm hoping that with the loss of weight, I also lose the diabetes, because I've got type 2 diabetes, and with the eating patterns changing, I'm hoping that so will the medical conditions that I suffer. 2.5 milligrams of ramipril, which, you know, taken again once in the morning, because I have quite high blood pressure. That was going to be raised a few weeks ago, but, you know, I spoke to the doctor and I said I'm not really bothered if it does get raised. I would prefer not to, but they decided not to raise it because they realised that there's a lot of put-on stress due to, you know, exams, university, like applying to university through UCAS and so on, and through the operation. So I think it's been a mutual agreement not to increase the dosage, but to just closely monitor my blood pressure, which we've been doing, you know. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I want to cover in the first video. If you do wish to ask me any questions, feel free to email me. My email is r.pybus@hotmail.com, so I'll spell that out for you. It's basically a lowercase r and then a full stop or period, wherever you may be watching this. It's Pybus, Pybus, and obviously the @ symbol, Hotmail, HOTMAIL.com, which is pretty straightforward. So any questions that you may have, feel free to email me, or if you've been through the surgery, I'd really be interested in hearing your story. Good luck to everybody who is getting the surgery or who's looking to get it. And I may do another post before my operation, but if not, I will keep you updated throughout the process. Thank you for everybody who's watched and taken the time to watch. I shall see you later. Bye.